Hey guys.
Whenever you're ready, we could start with questions from inside the room.
Let's do it.
Recording in progress.
How did you solve that?
Oh yeah, nothing conscious, just kind of sticking with it. Like I told him when he asked me, like I was aware of it and I wasn't really sure why. And it bothered me. I knew it for a while, and it's not only just the numbers, but like the way I felt. You kind of just feel it. And so kind of putting that to bed, at least for a night, and shooting really well here felt great.
You guys have, a lot of young players in the rotation, and I'm sure there's been a lot of positives in the last few weeks. But what's it like to see it actually translate into two consecutive wins?
Yeah, it's great, man. We're on a winning streak now. So it's been a long time since we've won 2 games in a row, and kind of getting in the winning column twice in a row is huge for us. When you get a combination of guys playing really well and us playing winning basketball, I mean, that's the stuff that only a few teams in the NBA get to enjoy year in and year out. So being able to do that, we're hoping we can capitalize and keep building and keep playing the right way. And the wins will take care of themselves. When we play a certain brand of basketball, we have a chance of beating any team in the league.
You guys go to vacation mode when you're kind of shooting on your basketball. What's it like? I know you
Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's always encouraging, always giving me advice, calming me down if I need it. He was hyping me up tonight. Spent a lot of time with KCP working out over this course of this year, and I've learned a ton. So, we find our beach at about 10:30 a.m. every day over on that basket at the practice facility, and feels just as good as kind of putting your toes in the sand.
What's it like to know that you now have the rookie franchise record for 3?
Yeah, I knew I was getting close. But I mean, it feels great. It does. And the credit goes to the coaches and the guys on my team, finding me in positions to make me successful. I feel really good about it, but I also played a lot more games than Brad did his rookie year. So, a lot more threes to be had, and hopefully can, expand that record and keep rallying up the total before the season's over. And that's kind of my calling card. That's the reason why I'm here. You need an elite skill to be an NBA player, and mine's shooting it. So it sucked to not shoot it well to start, and kind of getting back in my rhythm and finding the bottom of the net more often now makes me feel really good. And, I'm able to do, stuff on top of that too, to keep the defense honest as well. So just rounding out the game and making it more whole.
You feel like you're kind of at a level of confidence and comfortability that you can kind of expand what you're doing? You feel like you're being...
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's a shot I practice. I just don't do it very much in games. And, you're just kind of in that zone and things happen naturally. And, unfortunately, we don't have a ton of time left for the season. So the way that I can expand my game, there's limited opportunities. But definitely looking forward to my chances to really grow and really develop and expand the game, make me a better player. I mean, there's just more expectation, I guess. I mean, I love it. I don't really view it as much of a challenge. It's more of an opportunity. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, you got to guard the other guys' starters. So it's good players. And, I'm learning every single day on that side of the floor, like just the matchups and who I'm guarding and what they do in personnel. Like I just have to be a sponge. And, I don't have the advantage of playing for 5 years and going against certain guys for 5 years, knowing what they're doing. So every day is a learning opportunity there, and I'm soaking it up, and I'm getting better and better on that side of the floor too.
When Kristaps, who's one of the most accomplished players who's healthy for you guys right now, gets so upset that he gets a tee for a foul that he's called on, does that hype the rest of the guys up and show he cares about game 74 anyone else should do.
Yeah, totally. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think KP is really that mad about that. Like, I really think that he's smart enough to know that like we needed a kick in the pants, and like this is how it's going to happen. And you see coaches do that sometimes, to kind of get the players going and keep us going. And that moment, along with a few others, kind of gave us the push that we needed in order to pull that game out tonight.
We're not sure how many more times we're going to talk to you before you leave here. Hopefully it's a lot. But do you have any sense as to how you'll spend your off-season?
Yeah. Well, number one, working my tail off. I'm so excited because I have a really clear picture of what I want to work on and what I want to do. I'm going to take a little bit of time off at the beginning just to let my body recover and, not see a basketball for a while. I think that's healthy. And then get straight to work. I'll be back on the West Coast for most of it, seeing family and kind of be with friends, and then really get into work and really working on growing my game.
I know it's kind of private stuff, but what kinds of things do you want to do?
Yeah. I think first of all, I need to get more mobile and flexible. It's kind of an off the court thing, but I'm very stiff, very tight. And so that could only help me getting more flexible on the floor, putting the ball on deck, creating my own shot, stuff in pick and roll, just kind of little things to kind of help me be a little bit more multifaceted and score in different ways.
What is flexibility?
I just think that over a course of an 82 game season, your hamstrings aren't loose, your hips aren't loose, they start to really get tight and it affects other things. So if your, hamstrings tight, it pulls on your back and your back hurts all of a sudden. Or, if your ankles aren't flexible, then you're compensating with your hip and then your hip gets sore. So just being more loose and flexible and mobile. And also it helps on defense too. You're able to get lower, slide more, slide easier if you have more mobile hips. So that's kind of been a bucket list thing of mine for a while, and plan on taking care of it this summer.
You kind of mentioned at the start of the season when you wanted to be. What have you learned about this year about weathering those ups and downs? How you react to that, and what you kind of need to do there?
Yeah, a couple things. Number one, it is a long season, and there are so many games. So just because you have a bad stretch of 5, it feels like an eternity to someone like me who's new. But for everybody else, it's just like a blip on the radar. And there's so many opportunities to fix it. Another thing, it's never easy. There were so many times where anybody on the team, including me, could have gotten down and out and quit or kind of let frustration take over. But that's part of it. That's part of why this league is so great, is because, no matter if you're LeBron or you're if the 15th player on, a non-playoff team, everybody struggles here in the league. And it's about how you work with them and how you overcome them that makes special players special. So kind of inviting struggle with open arms, taking that on and coming out better on the other side. And I think that's kind of a testament to why I am where I am at the end of the season. It's how I dealt with struggle.
All right, Corey, we'll go to Zoom for a few questions. We'll start with Neil.